When did someone challenge you at something you were an expert at? After 20 years as a head chef, I thought I'd seen everything until a food critic tried to destroy my restaurant with a dangerous lie. I started my restaurant from nothing, just me, my grandmother's recipes, and a rundown building I spent 5 years renovating myself. We became famous for our authentic Italian cuisine, especially our homemade pasta that I learned to make from my grandmother in Naples. One evening, a well-known food critic came in. She was notorious for destroying restaurants with bad reviews, but I wasn't worried. My food was perfect. She ordered our signature pasta dish, and I personally prepared it, following the same recipe I'd used thousands of times. Halfway through her meal, she started screaming that there was glass in her pasta. She spit blood into her napkin and claimed my food had cut her mouth. I was shocked. I'd made that pasta myself just hours before, and we had strict safety protocols. I asked to see the glass, but she refused. Instead, she pulled out her phone and started live streaming to her million followers. "This restaurant just served me pasta filled with shards of glass," she announced. "I'm bleeding, and the owner is trying to cover it up." Within minutes, her followers began flooding our social media with hate messages. Local news stations started calling. Health inspectors showed up the next morning, but something wasn't adding right. The blood on her napkin had already dried brown, unlike real blood that would have stayed red longer. I reviewed our security footage. That's when I saw it. Before taking her first bite, she had slipped something from her purse into her mouth. I zoomed in and enhanced the video. It was a small vial of fake blood actors use in movies. But she didn't stop there. She filed a police report claiming I had deliberately tried to hurt her. She posted photos of medical bills and claimed she needed emergency surgery to remove glass from her throat. Her followers started protesting outside my restaurant. I hired a forensics expert to analyze the glass she eventually turned over to police. It wasn't glass at all. It was sugar crystals made to look like broken glass. They dissolved in water, unlike real glass. The expert also confirmed the blood was fake theatrical blood. The police arrested her for filing a false report, but the damage was done. Our business dropped by 70%. I had to lay off half my staff. Banks wouldn't give us loans because of the bad publicity. I was about to lose everything I'd spent 20 years building. That's when my former employees stepped in. They started their own social media campaign sharing videos of our kitchen's safety protocols. They posted photos of themselves making pasta with me over the years. Regular customers began defending us online. The final blow came when her assistant reached out to me. She had texts from the critic admitting she targeted restaurants that wouldn't pay her consulting fees, basically bribes for good reviews. She had tried to extort $50,000 from me the week before, but I had refused. We took her to court. The evidence was overwhelming. The fake blood vial on video, the sugar glass, the extortion texts, and testimonies from other restaurants she had targeted. She was convicted of extortion and fraud.